Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Drunken Kobold. Today we're doing our review of Lost Omens, the Mwangi Expanse for Pathfinder 2e. It is not often that I say I am blown away by a book, but I am legit blown away by this book. This is absolutely fantastic content and it is massive. The Mwangi Expanse comes in at 308 pages, blowing all the expansion content of Pathfinder 2e out of the water, and almost every book of Pathfinder 1e out of the water while it's at it. So what all does this book contain? Well, first let's start at this beautiful cover that wraps all the way around the book in a panorama artwork that is absolutely gorgeous, showing what appears to be a festival in one of the civilizations that can be found in the Mwangi Expanse. Let's read this snippet here. Vibrant and boundless, south of the forbidding barrier wall mountains lies a land of illustrious history and immeasurable natural beauty. Since time immemorial, the Mwangi Expanse has been home to an untold diversity of cultures and peoples, hosting powerful, isolated city-states that often paid little attention to their neighbors. Yet the turning tides of fortune have begun to usher in changes that ripple across the world, and the Mwangi people now look both inward and outward with new prospects. Pathfinder Lost Omens, the Mwangi Expanse lays forth both a vast landscape and a living history to be explored in the ultimate resource for a realm of magic, monsters, and intrigue. This book lives up to that statement. This book, in between these covers in its 308 pages, contains 13 brand new ancestries that are native to the Mwangi Expanse, as well as expands on existing ancestries found in the core rulebook, the Game Mastery Guide, and the Advanced Player's Guide. There is a lot in terms of player options here. This book delves into the history, the people, and the religion of the Mwangi Expanse, giving us 12 gods, more than 12 gods worth of information. I have never seen a book in D&D or Pathfinder expand on a region's religion so much. This book has the information for 9 of the major establishments found in the Mwangi Expanse and builds on them with a massive amount of geography. Let's take a look here. Here is the start of the geography chapter, and boy, is that art absolutely beautiful. But let's take a look here. Let's just see what some of the stuff here. So here's an instance of the barrier wall that separates the Mwangi Expanse from the rest of the Pathfinder world. So you have so much here. This is personally one of my favorite artworks, but it's a deserted temple in the Mwangi jungles that's just being stalked by this ancient green dragon. And we'll get more into the bestiary of this shortly, but I just want to continue showing you just some of the amazing geography that's found in this book. Here's a building that is featured in the geography of this book, and you can just see how elaborate their architecture is. It's absolutely gorgeous. This book has 22 brand new monsters in its bestiary, as well as guidance of which monsters to include from bestiary 1, 2, and 3, making this probably one of the biggest bestiaries to ever be put out in an expansion book. The content is fantastic. In the monsters, you find creation myths and legends, origin stories for a lot of these monsters, and as well it just builds on the complexity of the culture that you find in this book. And this book treats it as though you should be how you should be treating a culture that is millennia year old. This book gives the same respect to the Mwangi Expanse as though you would give to Asia, to Africa, Africa and all the individual cultures that you can find in there. The respect that this book gives in creating something that is exciting but not exotic. It's absolutely fantastic. I have no beef with this book whatsoever. And this book is probably going to be the first book and only book that in a long time that I give a solid 10 out of 10 to. If there is ever a book that I recommend to pick up, it is the Mwangi Expanse. You are going to love it if you haven't read it yet. If you have read it, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. If you feel I deserved it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Only about 20% of the viewers of this channel do subscribe. And I'd like to see you guys get more of this content if you enjoy it. So in the meantime, cheers and may the rolls be with you.